Welcome to the PantherLair Show, TribLIVE Radio. Chris Peak, publisher, PantherLair.com with you. And we've talked a lot of football on this show. We've talked a lot of football for the past, feels like the last year we've talked a lot of football, but got to always talk basketball too. And really thought we'd have something good to talk about today. Really thought today was going to be a day to have a fun talk about Pitt basketball, because they almost did it. They almost did it last night at the KFC Yum Center in Louisville. They almost got that resume win that they needed, that signature win. They needed one out of these 3 games, and they almost got it. Looked like they were going to get it. So much so that when Pitt went ahead by 6 points with 12 minutes left to play in the game and Rick Pitino called a timeout, Pitt fans were celebrating. I mean, on Twitter, you would have thought that they already won the game. You would have thought the game was over, sealed, and done. Then Montrezl Harrell and Terry Rozier did their best Vin Diesel impression, said, "You almost had us? You never had us. You never had us." And, of course, we know what happened after that. Louisville went on a run, took the game, and it really ended up not being very close at all. And Pitt didn't do anything to help itself. Pitt didn't do anything to try and secure that win. They went ahead, like I said, 45-39 with 12 minutes left in the game after James Robinson hit a 3. And then they hit 2 field goals in the remaining 12 minutes. Robinson hit that 3 at 12:05. Then after that, Josh Newkirk hit a 3 at 1 minute and 33 seconds left to play in the game. Chris Jones hit a 3 with 5 seconds left. So really, you have a drought of about 11 minutes without a field goal. And when they finally did hit one with a minute and a half left in the game, it didn't matter anymore. In the meantime, Louisville hit 10 field goals in that span. So what happened to Pitt? What happened? Was it a lack of a third scorer after Jamel Artis and Mike Young? Was it an inability to defend Harrell and Rozier? Or were they just plain tired? Jamel Artis played 40 minutes, where James Robinson played 35, Mike Young played 33, Chris Jones played 33 minutes. They didn't have Cam Wright. Sheldon Jeter got himself in foul trouble in both halves. That probably played into it, but I don't think that was it. And then the defending problem, they couldn't stop Montrezl Harrell and Terry Rozier. Those guys combined for 50 points and scored 32 combined in the second half. But those two are going to be tough to handle for every game, any team. This, my friends, was about the offense. Offense is what got Pitt its 2 good wins in the last 3 games, Notre Dame and Syracuse. The signature win on Pitt's resume thus far, the Notre Dame game, was a game where Pitt shot 58%. Jamel Artis was 8 of 14 from the floor. Mike Young was 7 of 10. Cam Wright was 7 of 9. James Robinson was 5 of 8. Those four guys in that Notre Dame game combined to shoot 66% on Wednesday night. Pitt's 4 leading scorers shot 42%. And that's the difference. That's why Pitt lost Wednesday night. They hit 4 of their first 16 field goals to open the game. They hit 2 of their final 15 shots to close the game, and that's why they lost. And we'll hear Jamie Dixon talk about defending and rebounding, and those things are important. And we'll talk about depth, and we'll talk about being tired and substitutions and Deron Johnson. And Johnson might be the one that actually resonates, because this team, unlike any Pitt team before it, needs to score to win, and they've shown the ability to do so. They just didn't do it on Wednesday night. So if they're going to beat North Carolina, if they're going to win at Virginia, they're going to have to score, and they're going to have to win with offense. Are they capable of doing it? It remains to be seen.